Not yet.
The one that the original workflow you kind of said definitely added bleed at the front. So because that was one of the things on the poll that
Of
people were
course.
kind of
So
missing. Yeah,
so this part over here, I can
that's
move
it.
into the first workflow as well. So that's just a question of definition. So
And then if there's bleed already in the file, it'll leave it alone, or if there's not bleed, then it can, and you can decide
exactly,
whether you want 3 mil, 5 mil, or whatever's kind of
exactly,
needed.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
And that top file is that top part's where if you had any kind of customer file, like a Canva file, anything like that, you'll drop it in. It will, if it's okay, it leaves it alone. If it's not, then it repurposes it and then forwards it on. Okay.
Exactly, exactly. All the steps are, if there's something to do, then they will taken. If nothing to do, then we ignore it and go to the next step.
And
Correct.
I guess, yeah, you mentioned or you've seen you said about Claude or whether it's, Chat GBT or whatever. Do we need a license from our point of view from JobFlow Pro?
For Cloud, you just need to have an API key. That means once time you have to install into our system the API key. I did this in October last year. I have to spend minimum $5 for the API key, and since this time I never spent any more money because we don't send prompts into Claude, which costs money. We just use the engine to run this based on our workflow, and therefore there's no additional costs.
Yeah.
For a user which is running Claude. By the way, right now we can connect right now with Claude or ChatGPT. The workflow, it's up to the user what he wants to do. The what should I want to say? So with Claude, the benefit is you do not have to tell Claude that it's not keeping files. That's the default at Claude. So Claude is not keeping files. At ChatGPT, you have to dive into ChatGPT and has to turn this off.
Okay.
The other point I want to say is in October this year, we will launch the next generation, or let's say the next update of that software. And from that moment on, you can use local large language models as well. That means if you have installed in-house a large language model, we can combine this with JobFlow Pro as well. So then
That's key for corporates and things who don't want
exactly.
the files to go outside
Yeah,
onto the web and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
exactly.